Alrighty, we're back with more games with random. Today we rolled as a Zerg player, playing against a Terran. I have a little plan against Terran with Zerg. So let me run you through the logic here. The logic is they're gonna go for an early scout, or a slightly earlier scout than usual. They're going to see my hatch first and be like, oh, this is a standard, this is your hatch first, you know, nothing weird's gonna happen. Then what I'm gonna do is I got a 15 hatch, 15 pool. So both of these are pretty quick, and I'm gonna add a bunch of links into the mix as well. So this is all reliant on my opponent's scout being much earlier than usual, because with a standard scout timing, I actually can't send those links out, so that would suck. So it's really important that he's gonna show up right about... Yep, there we go. Okay, this is beautiful. Like, this is exactly what I wanted. He confirms the hatch first. Oh, this is beautiful. He confirms the hatch first, and it's like, oh, this is just the standard hatch first. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna send like 6 links, or how many? I'm not sure how many I can even afford here. Yeah, 6 links. We can send 6 links across the map. And that's going to be the real banger. So this is one of the things you usually can do, because usually your opponent's scout would hit right about now, and then they patrol a little bit over here, and it becomes pretty tight to get that move out going. But with this, it's actually completely viable. So we're just gonna run these guys out all together. I do hope I'm gonna be capable of running all of them out, actually. There we go. Oh, look at that. Barely managed to escape. Ain't that beautiful? Ain't that some beautiful stuff? Okay, you're gonna go over here, buddy. You go there. And you go here. Okay, I think we're all pretty much set up right now, exactly how I wanted it to. This has not been the tightest defense. I'll give you that immediately, but it's more about the attack. I care way more about the attack than the defense. Okay, he's gonna go back home right now. At least that's what I think he's gonna go do. Kill that SCV. I wonder if I can actually clear this building. If I right click it big time. Yeah, I got a lot of damage in now. See if we can run this away. This feels kind of exciting. I also got massively supply block here, which is also very exciting. I also forgot my gas, which is also exciting. And we delayed his thing for quite a while. He has pretty fast dudes here. I'm still supply block. I thought I was already building my next overlord like 4 times over. So this is a little bit painful here in the early game. And we're gonna get double queens now, I guess. Okay, my 3rd base is going to unsupply block me. This is not how it's supposed to look, let me tell you. I still believe it's fine because I have full saturation on my natural, and my man here had no saturation whatsoever. So we're going to actually get a 5th queen, just because of how bad my early game was and how afraid I am. I don't quite know what the follow-up is going to be, though, for this dude. Like, what are his plans? I don't actually know. I'll try to spread this out as well. Get a couple of roaches out. I think he's gonna go for some type of roach or a Hellion run by or Hellion drop. I'm really feeling a Hellion drop here. Like, I'd be shocked if, like, why is he not running out with any of his cars? That doesn't make any sense to me. But it scares the crap out of me. Is that a Liberator? That was indeed a Liberator. Okay, we're gonna send these guys over here then. Oh, what the hell? There's a bunch of dudes here right now. He has a bunch of dudes here. Okay, he's gonna try to kill me. I think he should probably go for the base. I don't think he should chase over here. I think that would probably be a mistake. He's gonna try to go into the main base at the same time. So let's see. And kill a bunch of my workers, I guess. Mainly because I didn't micro very well. But I think one of the worries that he should be having as we speak is my my counterattack. Like, I don't think he's ready at all for my counterattack here. Actually, no, for a fact he won't be ready for my counterattack. So we have a decent worker count still, 42. He went pretty all in with all of this. And now all we need to do, look, what does he have? Is this even on more than 1 base? Or more than 2 bases? I think this is just on 2 bases. I don't think he has a 3rd with this. And if he doesn't have a 3rd with this, he's probably going to follow this up with some shenanigans. We'll get a lair behind it. I don't think he'll have a tank. Oh, that sucks. That actually does really suck. At the same time, it also kind of sucks for him, doesn't it? Oh, God. I mean, this is definitely not the hottest thing I've ever done. Okay, he's gonna need to pull the boys here. Liberator being completely useless. If I can clear this third base, that would be huge. We still have 46 workers, which is much more than he does. Forced to lift this thing. He's gonna lose all of these as well. Let's see if I can actually go in here. So we're just gonna morph these three into Ravagers as well. Sounds like a... Yeah, there we go. No GG. Nice try, gamer Nico. See you next time. Alright, next we're gonna play against the Protoss. I really want to play some ZVP in particular, but sadly we just got our main race over here. Our good friend Shobre, a 4.5k player. And I think that the Nexus first is something that is realistically a good call. So I've thought deeply and long about what the correct play is as a Protoss player against random. And in my mind, the correct play is to go for a low ground wall with a gateway scout. Now, on a map like this, where there is the potential for kind of like a high ground base, I think that is even more likely to do. There's no reason to go for a pylon scout, and that makes Nexus first a phenomenal option to open up with. It's going to give me a little bit more money than my opponent. It's going to keep me safe on a map like this as well. So here I am, bigly theorizing. And once again, this happened last time as well. They just go for the pylon scouts. I actually really believe this to be incorrect. This is not in time to block anything. You're not gaining more information against the Terran. Like, if they're proxying and you're running across the map, it doesn't really do much for you. It saddens me to say, but I think this is the wrong response. Just because both of my opponents went for it doesn't make it correct. Like I said, I thought about this very deeply. And I think the extra minerals you get from scouting after gate, rather than scouting at another time, is actually a pretty big deal. I also think this is kind of expensive for him, because he did go for a really early scout. So once again, despite... my core is really late though. I really think I should insta-throw down a gateway the moment I see this. Like, if I instantly throw it down, it sucks, but it's really not the end of the world. And he's going to need to throw down 4 more pylons if he wants to keep blocking me forever. That's an expensive joke as well. Oops. Did I forget my... Oh, my pylon? Yes. Did I forget my cybercore? Also kind of, yes. As long as we get our Nexus down... Honestly, if we get it down right now, I'm still kind of okay with it. I think he might have gone for a fast Nexus himself as well behind all of this. So we're going to have a quick look across the map. Like, our worker count is decent. Not upset about that. Is he proxying something, or where did he come from? Come on, buddy. Show me your pylon. Might build a pylon in my main base here. It's definitely a real possibility. Although it's not what I'd expect. Just gonna have a look around to make sure that's not what he's doing. Where are you going, buddy? Shobre. What are your plans, my dear? Oh, crap. What are your plans? Okay, no Nexus here. And that means we're gonna add another pylon down there. Let's go for a full wall. Single gate. So there could be a proxy out on the map. It just doesn't seem very likely. He's also kind of late with his first unit. So there has to be a proxy out on the map. Or he needs to have built something in base. Like, these are really the only two options that I see as remotely viable. And we're just going to figure out which option it is. And he's busy attacking some of my stuff right now. I don't think I could care less. I'm just going to add in another gateway here as well. So... Oh, there you go. Catch this guy. It's a good start for me. Oh, there we go. We find him. Oh, it's Void Ray. Oh, this is completely non-viable. Like, actually completely non-viable. Against this, I think I can actually just 4-gate. So we don't need to build infinite workers, but we probably can. He's so far away that he can't do anything here. Oh, I forgot about the Oracle. Right. I mean, I thought he was just playing a really bad build with the straight into Void Ray and try to push me, but I think this is I mean, Proxy Oracle is actually a good build. So I like that portion. I don't like the fact that he's gonna commit to it. I'm glad I did decide to go for a scout, by the way. Seeing that Stargate there helped me out a lot. It truly did. 2 stalkers in the main base. We're gonna have practically infinite warpins at this point, and we can control this ramp as well. So, like, I don't quite understand how my opponent is planning on getting up here. If the plan is to shoot at me from a distance the entire time, then that's a pretty crazy plan, because I'm outmining him so big that... I mean, this can't be the plan, you know? It just can't be. I have 34 workers. Like, he needs to move way faster. And he also can only do this with one gateway. I still have infinite gateways remaining. We can start warping across the map if we really want to right now. Ooh, this is kind of cute. You know what? That is kind of cute. But also, this isn't good for him. The reason why it's not good is because trading adepts for workers is not that great. It's only good if you're actually trying to outmine me. But he's not trying to outmine me. Like, or well, maybe he is trying to outmine me, but it's never gonna work because I'm outmining him so hard, right? I have like 10 more workers than he has. So even if he kills 6 workers and I kill 3 adepts, that's a great trade for me. That absolutely is a great trade for me. I'm just gonna add another pylon to the mix. I just don't really see a way in which I'm losing this game. Does he even have a stasis down here? I don't think he does. He just walk in here straight up win the game, right? Pretty poor micro on him. We'll have to admit that. We also still have like 5 units in the main base. I kind of forgot about those guys. Would have been nice to have them a bit faster, but I mean, this is just going to be a big, fat, exciting W. There you go. 2 games. 0 GGs. Nada. None. Nientos. Alright, we've got our Zerg player up next. The ZVZ. And I think what I'm gonna do here is very similar to the trick in the first game against the Terran. So I'm gonna proxy my first base, or proxy it. I'm gonna take it on my third. Then I'm going to... So against the Terran in the first game, what did I do? I pretended like I was hatching first, and then I built links. Here I'm gonna build links, pretending like I'm ling rushing him. So he's gonna see pretty quick links, not super crazy quick, but quick enough where he'll be like, oh, that's kind of weird. And there's also no hatchery here. So I think that's going to be kind of the main plan. I don't really know what my follow-up should be, though, because I probably do need some type of defense to defend my Evangel 3 base. This is kind of an eco cheese in a way, I guess. I also want to keep this Overlord as far back as humanly possible. And then I send it out fairly late. So he's like, wait a second, why is this freaking Overlord so late? That makes no sense. Okay, I'm just going to get 1 gas right now, because I think I'm just going to oversaturate my main base otherwise, which is not something I want. Okay, this thing I'm going to send out. This thing I'm going to send out. And he's going to scout right now. He's going to see the lack of everything. And I think whenever you're playing against a random player, people always already consider... You know, they always think, oh, okay, this is just going to be an all-in. So right now, he went for a hatch first, and he sees the lack of my natural. And it's like, whoa, that's kind of weird. That is kind of weird, isn't it, boys? He did go straight away to my third, though. You see that? He flew there right away. That is kind of wild. Not a huge fan of that. Not a huge fan of that at all. I started my next OV2. Did he scout me properly, or what? I think he's seen my creep now over here. So the only question that I have is like, oh, okay, how the heck, yeah, what is his response gonna be? What actually is his response gonna be? And he built 8 links, which is a fairly significant amount of links. Like, these are no small numbers. We're going to add a fast baling nest with this as well. So he overreacted a little bit, and he's probably gonna regret that a tiny tad. That's okay. You're allowed to regret stuff. And then what else do I want? What do I want here, actually? I just built 6 links. Let's get a natural. In the natural location. You go back in. You go back in. We get a baling nest. He's continuing to build more and more links, by the way. That is kind of crazy. I think he's going to clear this thing. He's planning on clearing it at least. No! I was too slow in my cancel, and I cancelled one of my links now as a result. Which is not actually great. I think he's pretty much all-inning due to my mind games. But I don't have any defense. So I think it might have worked. This is actually quite painful. This is not just a bit pain. This is... Oh, no. I hate it when the mind games work, but I wasn't actually prepared for, you know, what he was going to do as a result. Oh, I just died to 10 slow links across the map. Happens to the best. We finally got our dream matchup over here. Our ZVP that we wanted. Same map again. And this is the build that made me want to start playing some random. When I played against a guy that did this against me, I was like, oh my god, this is way too strong. What the hell? I want to be more like him. So it's basically a 16-16, 16 gas, 16 pool. The problem for Protoss players is that they can't really wall on the low ground. They want to wall on the low ground, but they're not allowed to do it. So he's going to have a high ground wall, and due to my speed of getting the speed, he will not be capable of actually getting anything downstairs. I can just do a little link flood, and there's legitimately nothing he can do about it. I think this is so freaking strong. He doesn't know, however, if I'm link flooding or not. I can also go for a baneling bust. Like, there's so many different things I can do. I legit think that Zerg versus Protoss, when Zerg has been, gotten through random, is an insane matchup. It actually is an insane matchup. So we're just going to take this over here as our natural base on the other side of town. Then I really want to see what he's up to. So I'm just going to set one set of links out for now. Just a single set of links. I don't know yet what he has. I don't know if there's even a... Like, it is possible that he has a wall. It just would be crazy. Because it's so bad against Terran. And it's so bad against Protoss to have a wall on the low ground on this map. So we're going to have to wait and see. Please tell me this guy does not have a wall. It would really... Oh my god. That is freaking crazy. That is actually freaking crazy. He goes gate, core, all on the low ground. I mean, this is good against nothing except against what I'm playing, I guess. Yeah, fair play to him. What do I know? What do I know? I really wonder what he's gonna play. We're gonna get... Actually, is this even good? I don't think this is good. I'm just gonna go for... Oh, crap. He just scouted my baneling nest. Suboptimal. Suboptimal for sure, but... I think maybe we can kind of play with this as well. Like, he's now scouted my baneling nest, but he doesn't know if it's real. Like, is it gonna stay or not? So we're just gonna cancel it. We're gonna play the macro game of a lifetime, let me tell you. I also wonder if I need to get this speed so extremely fast. It feels a bit ridiculous almost. So he's gonna go for the rescout. Understandable. He's not gonna be capable of getting the info that he wants, though, or the info that he needs. This guy's absolutely cooked. He's getting multiple stalkers, second battery in the wall as well. I mean, he's dead at this point already. Like, economically, he's so far behind that it legit doesn't matter anymore. Like, I can do anything at this point. He's completely cooked. He's actually completely cooked. Like, what are the... I don't think he has enough gas to go Stargate here, because he's investing so much gas in, like, freaking stalkers to warp gate. I can still patrol this general area to see if anything is popping out here. And if it is, I can always respond to it. I'm gonna get some more gases. I am very tempted, to just go straight into lair here. I think this is Forged Twilight without anything else. Like, there's nothing ahead of it. Wait, how the hell did he manage to run in? That is crazy. That is freaking crazy. Okay, so now he's gonna scout this. But what even is his response? Like, he already is dead. I don't think anything matters. The fact that there's a Twilight Council right now... Okay, he's gonna send this out across the map. Oh, he's gonna send a couple more adepts across the map. Like, I know it can be fast glaives. Because he just confirmed that to me when he threw that Twilight down right in my vision. That was really a significant error out of him. Maybe even the biggest error one could make. So he has three adepts out. He's gonna lose every single one of them. And we're gonna go into Hydra. We're gonna go into Hydra. So here we go. It's gonna come in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna catch him. There you go. Beautiful stuff. Okay. So it's gonna lose all of these. Oh. This is kind of frustrating though. This was good. Okay, Hydra then comes down. I could also go for Spire here. So Spire is a lot more risky because it could be Blink that he's going for as the first upgrade. But generally, if you get a Spire out against someone that doesn't have a Stargate, usually it's just a free win. Like, it's... I'm going to add a... Evo Chamber Baneling Nest, I think is what I'm going to do here. Evo Chamber Baneling Nest. Yeah, there we go. Evo Chamber Baneling Nest. So in case it's a charge slot all in of some sorts, I can warp Banelings. In case it's mass Stalkers, I can just build a lot of links and probably be fine. Because I'm going to get +1 on these guys as well. I actually do want to scout what he's doing, because he seems to be going for a big kind of 2-base effort. I don't want this one. I'm not sure why I built that. Let's see if we can get any info here whatsoever. So just want to make sure that I survive with this Overseer. And I really want to see what he's stacking up to. Okay, it's gonna be Charge Archon, I think. In that case, Baneling might be the worst option. Actually, against Charge Archon, this is probably the worst. Like, I don't think it could be a worse matchup for me. I don't think it's actually possible. So, oh my god, I keep accidentally building this when I want to build Overlord. Keep getting freaking more Overseers. Okay, Mutas are done. So we're just gonna get 4 or 5 Mutas. And then all the rest of our money is gonna go into Ling. And after Ling, we're gonna go into Baneling as well. That's gonna be the general plan, I think. This works, this works. A couple more Banelings out. And 5 Mutas. As long as we have some type of vision onto this exit. The thing is that his eco in the early game was just so bad that I can literally get away with anything. That's what it feels like. Like, there's almost nothing he can do where I'm like, oh no, how terrible. Like, the fact that I can invest 700 into 5 Mutas and still feel super comfortable holding just shows how insane the early game was for me. And it's almost always going to be the case when you're playing Zerg versus Protoss. Although this guy just responded poorly to my 16 pool, if I'm being real honest. Like, he went for the low ground wall, which is absolutely illegal. Hey, he's just not allowed. He did it anyway. You can do things that are not allowed. Sometimes you get caught on a different crime then, and his crime here was not knowing how to deal with what I was doing. Okay, there we go. I do hope that I'm actually winning, right? Guys? Am I actually winning? Wait, did I lose? Here I am talking a big game. I have a lot of cash in the bank as well. Do I really want to clear these? If I can get some more Mutas out, it should be fine. He kind of needs the balance between like anti-air and anti-ground. And I think I'm just going to kill this prison. Okay, we are fine. I probably should have gone for roaches in retrospect. Just roach Hydra. I mean, I was so far up, but this made it a little bit more interesting, which is also important. We're gonna get a fort base in the mix. +2 melee. We see an observer over here, so we can maybe clear that thing. Gonna cancel all my extra queens as well. Oh, don't want to lose these guys. See if he has a third base behind this. I don't think he does. I mean, if there's no third base, then the only thing he can do is go again, which is not a very... Like, that's never going to be successful. It's not a plan that has any potential whatsoever. It actually has negative potential. Some more drones. We're 68 already. 14 Mutas. Just gonna fly those into the main. Here he comes. There he goes. I wonder if I can clear this. I think one I can always clear, right? Did he have upgrades? He has +2 upgrades. That's pretty sick. I guess that's why the fight went so poorly. I wonder if he already had +2 earlier as well, or if this is like a recent addition into his warband. Okay. You go over here, little buddy. Use some more gases. And that makes 3 wins. And I believe 0 GGs.